a cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but Atlanta always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
This Chicago. King Kong ain't got
on the scene,
on me.
stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. You know what I mean? These money hungry fiends. They think that I'm smart, you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got me, baby, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm that hollow point tip, pointing at you ready to
King
kill.
Kong
These
ain't
suckers
got
better chill.
on
But ask brother Will, the king is in the building, so you haters take a meal.
This Chicago,
Say my
nigga.
name. What's my name? Say my name.
Well, what do we have here? We have a team that has came out and won last night. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, brother K-Sap? What's happening with your player? Listen, y'all, shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to Cut That Ish, Real Talk Sports. Shout out to Sister Tony and my brother Duvall. Listen, I'm going to just tell y'all that these young ladies, the ones that was ridiculed, the ones that was talked about, the ones that even some people prayed to have a bad season, they are actually good. Hey, my sister Shirley Kimbrough. Hey, Skull Brian Nation, MSL, Dennis. I see you, Andre Edwards, and Noah the King. When you see your star, your superstar, go down, especially with a knee injury, you get kind of shook up. I mean, just to be honest with you, I played this game many years of my life coming up as a child. And when you see your your star player go down, you are definitely in a shock. In a shock when your player go down. That causes the team to be disrupted a little bit, to be, not assured themselves, and, kind of like in doubt. Sometimes some teams ultimately goes down. No, I didn't pray MSL. I just know better. The thing is that when you see your superstar goes down and you have to depend on all that comes with this roster, you have to step up and say, no, we have to band together, come together in our sisterhood, and show these people that we are a for real team. A for real team, this is what the Chicago Sky is. Yes, they do have flaws. Yes, the organization is horrible. Yes. This is a team where all the pieces look like the right pieces this year. All the pieces looks like the pieces that needed to be put together around our baby girl last year, what she was talking about and what she was suspended for. This is a team that she wanted around Chicago and wanted to give the audience and wanted to give the people of Chicago and wanted to get those who will watch basketball. She wanted this type of team to be here in Chicago to represent Chicago. But what we have, family, what we have here, we have a good team that was put together. Hey, nephew Troy, I see y'all in the building. MSLs, she wins. King Nathan, I see you, brother. We gonna always shine and embellish. We gonna embrace. It's just early. It's an early year. Ain't no celebration going on. We just working our way, being blue collar workers like we are in Chicago. We support our team. We about our team, and we're gonna champion for our team that's here in Chicago. We're gonna always support the young ladies that puts a good foot forward to be able to play this game. And what Chicago has done with all those who hate watch, those who did pray, like I said, pray for Chicago to have a bad team this year. No, that didn't happen. Even after you have Dejanay Carrington yet to return, Azare Stevens yet to return, Skylar Diggins yet to be returned, and Rakia Jackson has went down with 4 of the top all-stars and people that can play this game out for Chicago. This team went against a hard-nosed, grinded out, slick playing, smooth playing Olivia Miles, Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, and of course Natasha Howe. They went and took the challenge on, continued to go through the game, and in the process showed up and showed out. Is that what we want? Yes, we want all the basketball players to go and show up. So Cheryl Reeves said this.
Talked about the resiliency of this team throughout the injuries and the crazy offseason. What does it take to find the cohesion late in these games at home?
I don't know if it's cohesion as much as doing basic things better repeatedly. We have fouled since training camp. I think we talked about fouling before the game and where we lose the game, fouling. And, gave ourselves a chance. We didn't quit, keep fighting, et cetera. But, defending the paint leads to fouling, or if you don't defend the paint, if you let him in there, if you go, let him run right by you and you aren't committed to, your help defenders being where they're supposed to be, it's tough. Chicago's a better team than we are right now. When I watch video, I was
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
right now. When I watch video, I was a better team than we are where they're supposed to be. It's tough. Chicago's a better team than we are.
So Reeves don't know nothing. And I know some of you probably gonna get mad about it, but it goes to show your basketball knowledge. I'm a man of facts over feelings. I'm a man over facts over feelings. I'm a man that gives you the facts with all of your haterism, with all of your things that, the things that we, sometimes because of pain, sometimes of delusion, sometimes of not being real with ourselves, can't look at a thing and say a thing is a thing. It might be a rat and you gonna say it's a cat or a dog or a bird. And it's clearly a rat that needs some cheese. But because we so delulu and so uptight and don't want to call a thing, we mistakenly do these type of things with each other. This is the thing. The Chicago organization is bad. We all agree. It's terrible. It's diabolical. It is not what it's supposed to be. But I told you guys, wait and see what this is going to be. I didn't say nothing. I was very quiet about whatever it was. And I knew that I liked this team. I said it on Cut the Ish. I said it on the Players Club. And I said it on my channel. And I never will back down from none of you that don't want me to support my team. I'm going to support my Chicago team because I'm from Chicago. So it only makes sense for me to support somewhere that I was born at, a place that I always, will forever in my lifetime know is home. Camila Cardoso is on this team. I'm going to let y'all hear what Natasha Cloud said. Natasha Cloud, ADP, said that she's going to make sure that Camila Cardoso is taken care of. She said that she was going to make sure that Camila Cardoso is going to be taken care of. Guys, let me go in and out real quick. I'll be right back.
Right now. When I watch video, I was struck by their cohesion, their identity defensively. Very, very strong. Give them credit. They got us, sort of out of sorts and sort of unaware, how to play against. It was good for us. This was good for Olivia Miles. It was good for all of them. It's not easy, you know. This is not a game where we're going to sit there and go referees. Sure, yeah. I mean, there's physicality, right? But it was legal, and we've got to figure out how we can do the same thing, right? And we're just not quite there. And repeating possessions, good possessions, repeatedly do little things well over and over and over again. We're just not there yet, especially with our bench. Our bench is learning. We've got to get some help from our bench.
I was going to ask about that, like second game in a row where they've, pretty handily outscored the bench. For you guys, I mean, is it in the meantime, when it comes to pulling out wins, is it asking more of that starting group, or is it hoping that you see that jump from that second unit coming in? I guess, like in a game like this, how much can be made up for the starters in that sort of situation?
I mean, it's a 44-game season. I'm not sure how you can continue just to ask for more from the starters, right? Every starter will tell you it's nice when they can go take a breather and we can function, when they're out of the game, and we're just not there yet. So we're going to continue to spend time with that group. We told them the honeymoon's over, right? Training camp's over, and, you made the team, right? That was the big thing. We had a bunch of players that are on our bench that weren't sure if they're going to make the team. Never played in a W before, So we got to help them take a step and show them how to belong in this league and how they can help our team.
Was sitting Tosh for most of the second quarter and kind of in anticipation of
absolutely when you have two players in foul trouble, can't have them both out because of our bench. So it was a game, it was right there, tie game, whatever it was. So wasn't worth losing her. Cardoso's a handful.
You mentioned Chicago's identity being, really,
Cardoso is a handful.
Losing her. Cardoso's a handful.
You mentioned Chicago's identity being, really, clear and obvious, and they stuck to it. They obviously did that through a tough moment, losing Rickea there in the second quarter. It felt like their, desperation and energy really jumped up after losing Rickea. Did it seem like there was an energy shift after that at all? I mean,
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to, pre or post. I think they play with that energy all the time. That's what they do. It's a team that's going to outwork a lot of teams. And, they, again, give them credit. They did that, and they got help from their bench.
Olivia seemed like it was just harder for her to get to kind of the stuff that she likes to do, the drop passes. Did you feel like this was maybe the first game that Chicago came in with a scout against Liv?
No, they played their defense. They did not have a game plan against Liv. We prepared, the team for their coverages. And we knew this would pose a challenge for us.
So, Cheryl Reeves, who's been in this thing almost over 40 years, I told y'all that this was a defensive team, but even some of my comrades said that this team was bad on defense. I don't have to say nothing. I just let the coaches say. Because like I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to snipe and sit there and give my take and just be cool. But I told you that this was a defensive team. And yes, there are times and segments and sections of the team where no one plays exactly completely what it's supposed to be. Because this is basketball. This is a thing of runs, a string of runs. But Cheryl Reeves said that this is a good defensive team. And I know some gonna bag up and say, oh, I never said that this wasn't a good defensive team. You didn't say it was a great one. You didn't say it was a good one. You didn't say that this was a good team for defense. Me and my other people, my other brothers, I'm saying, we won't wait. We're going to wait the next 10 games to call a thing. You know, that's just how we get down and function. We're going to wait, you know, the 10 games out before we keep, you know, actually see what Chicago really is all about. But damn, right off the butt, they saying that this was not a good defensive team. Right off. Some of you already said that. Some of them said that. No, it's just hateful words that I look at and I peep ADP. You know what I'm saying? I'm a peeper. God bless me to be a catcher. You got what I'm saying? See me, I'm a Scorpio, so I got, you know, that insight and vision. I'm naturally a foreseer. That's why I didn't have to work for the man for over 30 years. You know how me and you have our good conversations, my sister. I'm a visionary, so I can be able to peep, be good on my feet real quick, and then I can tell a thing because I'm a salesman and I see what a person makeup is and what they're trying to deliver. I can see it because this is what I do all day. My job is to read people, who to sell to and who not to sell to, who to talk to and who not to talk to. I got you. That's all I'm saying. And just eat it. Eat your crow and be good. No, 4 games is not a child. I said 10 games. I'll tell you exactly what this team is. Don't be mad at me that they won 4 games. Don't take your perpetuate what you feeling on the inside of being wrong. Just say, hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. Let's see what this is. I was wrong. Let's see what they are and let's support these girls. I was wrong. See, I could say I was wrong. I could completely say I was wrong because my opinion is just my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. But I can be wrong. But I wasn't. Let's finish.
Because some of the simpler things that we've been able to get. This is right
no,
now.
They didn't win
if I'm not mistaken, they're the number 1.
No, they didn't win 4 games. That's what your boy said, ADP. They only won 3 games out of 4. He said, let's call them 4-game champions. So correct him. Don't correct me. Correct him.
One defensive team in the league. Opponent field goal percentage, number of metrics. They don't let you in the paint. You know, score. They're rim protectors, right? That's the best defensive team we faced so far in the young season. No, I don't think this was a, hey, let's take Olivia Miles out of it. No, they played their defense.
On offense, it also kind of seems like just in that fourth quarter, even like Mac and Kate and Court were kind of looking at players with some frustrations. Was it kind of like an anticipated thing that you would run into these road bumps kind of late game of people getting in the right spots, doing the right things?
Did I anticipate that? Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. No, I don't anticipate such things. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe I missed it. I don't know.
There's just a couple possessions where it looked like Mac was trying to direct people and wasn't catching their eyes. Play
calling and not being in the right spots or whatever. Yeah, that's happened to us. Yeah, for sure. And that's obviously, you know, something that can't continue to happen, and especially in the crunch time. You know, but we've had good moments, guys. I mean, we're you know, scratching and clawing. We knew this is exactly where we'd be. It's not easy to win in this league. Really hate losing at home. You know, I mean, 0-2 at home. You know, it's not ideal, but you know, this was nothing that's happened is surprising to us remotely.
And Hoff got 10 minutes tonight. What did you see out of her?
I have to go back and watch the video. Thought she was mostly effective. You know, trying like some of the defensive schemes that we were playing, obviously being big. I thought that we played pretty well in the paint when she was in the game. Offensively, you know, her style. She herself is not necessarily away from the basket, but she's more of a facilitator. And if she can get looks around the rim, you know, it's a tough night to do that for her. But yeah, I mean, we still got to learn more about her game. I've watched her overseas for a number of years, but that's her first kind of extended, and that's like I said, it's a hard game. You're playing against Cardoso and Elizabeth Williams, who two great defenders. And
shout out to Camilla. Camilla, you keep going. We praying for you. We there for you. We here for you, Camilla. Hopefully you will have a great season with no injury. Let's pray for Rakia Jackson. Hopefully she don't have to be out for the season, but it's all in the Lord's hands. It's all in his hands, and we gonna give it up to him, regardless on how that go. But let's hope that it's not a big situation where she has to miss the whole complete season. It'll be just such a bummer for her to be gone and miss the All-Star game. Last night, Rakia Jackson had to leave early in the second. She had 6 points, 3 for 6 for shooting, 0 for 2 from the 3, 1 rebound and 1 block shot already for this game. And then she was gone. We got a rookie, y'all. We got a rookie. We also have a rookie. And I like what I see from this rookie. The last 4 games, she has stepped up, showed up, and been accounted for. They have placed this rookie in the starting lineup. And Gabrielle Jaquez have showed up in the chat. The Chicago Sky beats the Lynx 86-79. Gabrielle Jaquez came and stepped it up with 20 points, 6 for 11 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line, 7 for 7 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 turnovers. Camila Cardoso had a double-double. She had 11 points, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, and 1 turnover. That's how you do it, Camilla. This is how you do it. Natasha Cloud had 11 points. She was 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 0 for 2. She got to get better. We got to clean that up from the free throw line. But you talking about a young lady that did not even have a training camp, a young lady that didn't even play in the preseason games. A young lady had to be prepared to come right into the season and start playing. Give her grace. Natasha Cloud, we all know what she does and what she brings to the table. I'm so glad that Chicago got her because, it's just a spark that Natasha Cloud plays with. She is a spunky player. She's very exciting. She's very, very animated. She is on her business. She has 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 more. She would have a double-double, or, she was actually looked like she was going for a triple-double because she had 6 rebounds. And she had 4 turnovers, of course. J.C. Sheldon shows up the last 4 games. I can't say nothing. Everybody was wrong about J.C. Sheldon. I'm going to just put the stamp on it. From what I see in the last 4 games, this player, like I already told y'all, even from college, was a defensive player. She is a seatbelt queen in her size and her stature and her position. She can play and agitate on that perimeter. She is a good guard. I don't know why everybody traded her around. I don't know, but I'm thankful that we got her. You got what I'm saying? I am. I think that she's all right. She brings the ball down. We don't have to depend on Rachel Banham bringing no damn ball down and turning the ball over and looking like she don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to we don't have to We don't have to depend on Rachel Banham trying to hold a donut and dribble the ball at the same time. we don't have to. Y'all ain't no good, chat. You no good minions. we don't have to. Rachel better try to hold it on in her hands. See, y'all ain't no good, man. Y'all ain't no good, huh? I'm tired of y'all already. I ain't messing with y'all. See, I can eat a donut. I'm just sitting at the table. I'm just oh my goodness. Hey, well, hilarious. JC Sheldon had 10 points, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 4 steals. See that, chat? 4 steals. 4 steals. That's big time. You know, that's big time. Rachel Banham, 13 points. She says, shut up, bro. Claude, you, Keisha, Duvall, and Tony, and K-Sap better leave me alone and be nice to Jeff P. You lie, beg to differ. She said, be nice to Jeff P. I say, why you yellow girl, that's the other side coming out. I say, why you yeah, man. Be nice to Jeff P. Shut up, Rachel. Ain't nobody caring nothing about no damn Jeff P as much as the foul stuff that he'd been doing around this neighborhood. Talking about be nice to Jeff P. Why should we? Fire Jeff P. That's what we should. And Chicago gonna be back home. This gonna be a home game. Man, guys, I don't know, man. I might have to show up and show out. I don't. Rickea then went down. I don't know. I have to give Miller some support. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. Because I'm still hurt. And I don't want them to make no money off of me. I don't want to give them $1. But I understand. It's a threads. Hey, Chicago Cheetah, you gotta send the you gotta send that to my my Instagram, Chicago Cheetah. You gotta send that to Bro's Instagram. So we got Rachel Banham, 13 points, 5 for 12, 2 for 6, 1 for 2 on the free throws, and 1 rebound. Rachel Banham did what Rachel Banham supposed to do. Catch it and shoot it, Rachel. Catch it. Stop doing all that. You know, don't be trying to do, you ain't Angel Reese. You can't do the ooh-wop, ooh-wop-be-dee wop-wop. You can't do that. Aisha Kabali, she had 21 minutes. She scored 8 points, 1 for 8 from the field. Wasn't a really, really good shoot night, but she got to the free throw line. She was 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, chat. Sydney Taylor, I love Sydney Taylor. I mean, I will say that Sydney Taylor is, you know, I think Sydney Taylor is a good addition. She's young, she's spunky, she brings fire. we gonna have to make use of Sydney Taylor now that Rickea then went down for a minute. Now that Rickea then went down, hopefully my girl Dejanay come on in. I'm looking for that look with Dejanay. We just ain't had a complete play. We ain't had we will, you know, I got it in my mind that this won't be a complete team the whole year. We not gonna come into the, I already knew we wasn't coming into the season healthy, but I get it that we just not gonna be healthy all the way around with all the cylinders flowing. More after these messages, chat.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
Yeah, man. So that's what this is. Brother Charles calls me every day around this time. And he knows my show is at 10 o'clock in the morning until an hour, maybe. I might go 2 hours depending on what the show is. This brother called me every single time around this time. That means that one thing, chat, Brother Charles ain't watching my show. He say, to hell with your show. I'm calling you for what I want. God, dog, don't y'all hate that chat? People, you know what I mean? Like you at work, people know you at work, and then they still call you. What is going on? So we gonna hear the press conference of what went on last night, because I'm interested in hearing what they got to say and what they were talking about in the presser. And then we gonna move forward.
Telling the story. You so cute, little rookie. This ain't no fucking rookie. Y'all hear her? Right? Ain't no rookie. Don't play like it. Don't talk like it. Telling me to crash down on the free throw line. I like that shit.
Hey, Natasha Cloud. You see, y'all talk about my mouth. Y'all talk about my mouth. Y'all talk about my mouth. Natasha Cloud is a dog. She is a dog.
Sorry. Y'all hear her? Right? Ain't no rookie. Don't play like it. Don't talk like it. Telling me to crash down on the free throw line. I like that shit. Sorry.
My question for just both of you guys, just can you just speak to just like the collective just mindset of the team, another gritty road win, just despite all the things you guys have gone through so far this season?
Yeah, I think that, you know, this organization and program, like this is what they envisioned, and Coach Tyler mentioned that to us in the locker room, and bring, you know, a group of strong women that continue to fight, that really pride themselves defensively as well. And like, we know we're never going to give up, and it's so much fun to play with players like that.
Man. And for us, always starting on the road with a 10-day road trip, almost on the road for 2 weeks to start your season, it's a hard thing to do. But you don't hang your head, you don't whine about it, you just kind of go to work. And the goal was to get 4, but 3-1 was always our like ultimate goal. If we can get 3 on the road and prove that we're road warriors and that we can go through the test in all these really great environments, including Mini, then we're going to be in a great position when we go home, and it instills a lot of confidence into us as well.
And then could you speak to just the assignments and just the collective grit of defending Miles and also Courtney Williams?
I think I want to speak on this first, because I've been 11 years in this league, and a lot of times I'm the only primary defender on the perimeter, and I can't tell you what a relief it is to have Lil Uzi Vert here on the side of me, JC.
MSL, get over it. He didn't want Angel Reese. The loser, Jeff Pagliosha. The hateful Jeff Pagliosha. The sassy Jeff Pagliosha did not want Angel or Camilla. I mean, because both of them was Teaspoon's pick. But we watching. I want y'all to watch what Tasha Cloud said about how she gonna love on Camilla Cardoso. You see her loving on Gabs right now. It says any updates on Rickea, bro. No, they say maybe it look bad though. Let's pray for good. They say it look bad though.
Sid, Sky, Rakia on the wings with me. It really just like takes a lot of pressure off of us. We all can defend. We can all be super versatile. It allows us to switch, and it's a big switch. We're all about the same height too. We get up, we're aggressive, and it allows us to get deflections. It allows us to push defenses or offenses out of where they want to be. But I can't even commend my teammates enough. It's as a defender, it's really nice to not have the only pressure on you to defend.
Natasha, can you speak on a little bit about the veteran presence that you and Rachel is providing for this club? And also, do you know that you have the third largest number of Black players in the league?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Chicago, yeah. That's actually really dope. Man, Rachel was great for us tonight. From Minnesota is what I like to say. She was great for us all night. Our vetship.
We have the third largest Black team in the WNBA. Why you not going to support them, sisters? We have the third largest Black team in the WNBA. Why aren't you not going to support this team? What is going on? I am going to be on the right side of history. I am not going to get into my feelings and be like, oh no, I'm gonna just let these girls out here. I'm gonna support these women because they are good, chat. They are good. We are good, finally. I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna support Dejanay. I'm gonna support Azare. I'm gonna support Camilla Cardoso. I'm gonna support Skylar Diggins. Are you crazy? I'm going to support Sydney Taylor, Aisha Kabali, her first year. I'm going to support these girls, man. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. The third, man, come on, man. Y'all ain't hear it. Y'all didn't hear that.
The only pressure on you to defend.
Natasha, can you speak on a little bit about the veteran presence that you and Rachel is providing for this club? And also, do you know that you have the third largest number of Black players in the league?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Chicago, yeah. That's actually really dope. Man, Rachel was great for us tonight. That's a hometown kid from Minnesota is what I like to say. She was great for us all night. Our vetship, but I would say, you know, you can talk about me, you can talk about Sky, Slew, all the vets on our team, E-Will, but it's our rookies. Like I tell Lil Uzi Vert the last two games, like, you're not no rookie. Don't come over here and talking to me about rookie shit. Like Uzi was leading half of our huddles tonight, reminding us of what we were in defensively. It's just, I mean, it's a testament to her, who she is as a player. She had 20 points tonight. She lit up this box score. But even when you don't see things on this box score, she impacts the game more than you know. JC as well. So I would say we have vets on our team, but we have some young players that play their ass off and play like vets as well.
Thank you. The Lynx, they made like 3 runs in the second half.
So what would you have us do? Not support them? What would you have us do? Not support these women. You work for a job that has been racist forever. You shop at their grocery stores, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. You shop at their stores and buy their stuff. Who own people? Stop it. Sometimes we got to stop it with the crazy shit. I'm going to call you out. I'm on your head today. I'm on your, you know I love you, but I'm on your head today. we not gonna let this pass. I'm gonna support black men and black women, especially no matter what, because I know they being used. We all know that. Let's get past that though. You can't move forward because you can't get over what happened back then. You have to be able to step forward and say, okay, we ain't forgetting about the damn past. We know who you are. We know who this organization is. But for the sake of us being black and being able to support a black team, the third largest in the WNBA, let's get our mindset together and just root for the girls that they do well. But we don't want this bum ass organization to really actually, you know what I'm saying, move forward with these owners. Yes, that anything has a beneficiary in it. They investors. So yes. Yes, I'ma always support Chicago. The thing is that no one wanted to even support this team but me. People got mad at me because I was supporting Chicago. You know it. Don't sit there, MSL, and cap. Stop the cap. You know people got mad at me and you was defending me because people, you see them in the chat. Some of them ain't even came back.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
But the type of man that I am, I'm going to stand on my 10 toes. I'm not going to waver. I am an Angel Reese fan. This podcast is built for Angel Reese because she was getting messed with, trampled on, talked about, disrespected, sexualized. Angel Reese was that all. But Angel Reese is no longer on the Chicago Sky. So what do? I also took and inherited wherever Angel went, I'm going. And I'm also a Dream supporter. But the first thing is I'm going to support my team and the girls that's on it in my city. Can't you understand that? I'm going to support Camilla. I'm not going to just leave Camilla Cardoso to the wayside because of some feelings and emotions or something somebody has done. No, I'm going to fully support Camilla Cardoso in what she is doing in her endeavors and all the rest of these girls that has nothing to do with shystiness and the money laundering, allegedly. I mean, the money laundering. The money laundering, you say, I don't know. Allegedly. I ain't got nothing to do with that. All I got to do is how I react and cheering on these girls. And some people be mad at me because I'm cheering on black people. Oh, no. You're trying to be, what is the hell is you talking about? I'm talking about the 9450 and then stop that shit. Man, I got children and grandchildren to worry about. I ain't got time to be worrying about what the hell emotions about some other basketball people. Man, stop that stuff, man. I'm not personal with this shit. I'm not going to never be personal with this. This is the internet. This is commentary. This is something that I'm here with all of these 236 people that's in this building. I got love for you, chat. I got love. My brother MSL always give me information. And he always push back when he feel like that it's not right. And I commend him for standing 10 toes down. Some of you can't even have a good conversation like me and MSL and me and BD Sports. You dig what I'm saying? And me and Loose Ball and me and MDT and others that I do. Shout out to She Wins for information and always working with me. AC Chi-Town Calvin, Chicago Cheetah, Brother Nathan, Big Nate, Brooklyn, 80s baby, So shout out to them that be, you know what I mean, sending me stuff, and you know what I mean. I just like good dialogue. I like good television, y'all. I like good showmanship. I like to be here and talk about things that's uncomfortable for other people. I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable. Hell, I'm from the west side of Chicago. I'm from hell. No, seriously, y'all. Let me put this on here. Y'all, I'm from hell. I'm from the worst part of this city. I showed y'all when I went over where I'm from. It's okay. Man, it's okay. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Calm the hell down. We got 40 more games to go. Shit. In and out. We got 40 more games to go. God, no. Lord, help me with everything else. Come on.
You guys responded to every single one of them. Which like plays stick out to you most, or which stretches stick out to you most, and like how you were able to bounce back from all that?
It's really hard for me to remember sometimes. But I think for us, it's just continuing to stay together and understanding that teams are going to go on runs. That's basketball, and you're going to get in a rhythm, but just like stopping their run as early as possible and just staying together and making sure that, you know, we're getting good shots on offense, and then get back to getting stops. And so I think that's going to happen, but I think I'm really proud of this group of how we just continue to fight.
And Tosh, you've talked about how you kind of saw JC like before maybe the rest of the league knew.
I was guarded by JC 90 feet from the motherfucking basket. So yes, I saw JC before everyone.
And now I think a lot of people are seeing it, like, not just the defense, but
her
offensive, finishing and different things. And so, like, you know, what's it been like to watch her do that?
It's been really cool, even from afar. I remember 2 years ago telling JC, like, man, I see you. Again, the same thing. You might not always show up on the box score, but what you do, the intangible is what you bring to the court. Man, they don't go unseen, but now you're starting to see her confidence. And I think, again, this organization, Coach Ty, he really just gives all of us the green light, and he puts us in successful situations. And it's a testament to JC, the work that she's done in the offseason. But that's a triple threat player. And then she's going to guard you 90 feet from the basket. She's going to dive on the floor for loose balls, all that. So, man, I can't talk about JC or Lil Uzi enough. I literally told them in like the last 30 seconds, I was like, I love playing with y'all. Yeah.
Hey, BD Sports gifted, shout out to you. He gifted Steady Serv'n number 39 Sports ENT membership. Yeah, hey, man, BD, I love you, man. I appreciate you. I thank you so much, man. But you already know what time it is. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You gifting it to him. What it is, baby.
I'm a brain maker. We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Looking at that girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make these say you can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread, liquor in the shot. We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch a.
Hey, shout out. Thank you. You be a member of this channel. You become a member of this channel, you will be celebrated. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all that's coming up in here, and I thank you for coming and watching this show. It is storming in Chicago, y'all. It is storming in Chicago. Listen, man, if you would like to give a super sticker or a super chat, please give to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Oh, did y'all see that? Oh, did y'all see that? It's storming, y'all. It's storming. Them lights flittering and fluttering and fluttering and flittering. It's storming really bad in Chicago right now.
I was like, yeah, gonna go to JC, the work that she's done in the off season, but that's a triple threat player, and then she's gonna guard you 90 feet from the basket. She's gonna dive on the floor for loose balls, all that. So, man, I can't talk about JC or Lil Uzi enough. I literally told them in like the last 30 seconds, I was like, I love playing with y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Gonna go to Zoom. Annie, please unmute.
Hey guys, two quick ones. Tosh, what was the message after Rickea went down?
Annie, I knew you was gonna ask me that. I knew it was coming. No, go ahead.
Yeah, how did you guys, again, we see your leadership out there. There's like active moments on the broadcast for seeing you like bring this young team together. So just was wondering what your message was in that moment.
Yeah, no, I actually appreciate the question because I didn't know how I was going to get into it. My message to the three refs of Mai, Tiara, and Claire is that on top of the points of emphasis that were emphasized at the beginning of the season, their ultimate job is to control and protect the players in this game. And I think that this group today failed to do so. They failed to protect Rickea. They failed to control the game. And immediately right before that, I got popped in the face on the way, didn't get a call. That's cool. I go up to them. I say, the game's getting a little out of control. We need to control it. And the next possession, we have hands all over Kia, pushing her back. And, we don't know what's going on. But truthfully, I think it's bullshit. Obviously, I needed to get a tech. A lot of people think that, I'm a crash out, but it was very intentional because I will be damned if a player gets hurt on our team. That was something that was controllable by the referees. That is a part of their job. And there was no foul call as well. So we're going to be sending that into the league. But I think the points of emphasis is great, but I also think it's a little bullshit. They need to let us play, but there also needs to be control of the game. And I don't think that for a majority of the game tonight, these refs had control. You can be mad at me if you want to, but I'll be damned if we keep getting players hurt in this league on any team because we refuse to control the game.
I appreciate that. And then just Gabriella, for you quickly, when it comes to Tasha's addition to this team, she obviously came in late, but it seems like she's guiding this like young core pretty quickly. I'm just curious, like what your takeaways have been from her early.
Yeah, she's been great. I mean, she's an amazing leader, amazing basketball player. And, she came in really seamlessly, honestly, just ready to work, brought in so much amazing energy. And like, I couldn't imagine the team without her. So like, she's such a great addition. And I'm just excited to play more games with her, continue to build our chemistry, even with the whole team. And I think every game we're continuing to get better. And it's really been a lot of fun.
I'm just waiting for my TikTok.
Yeah, after this.
I don't even know what she's saying.
We'll go to Maggie for one. Please unmute, and then we'll go back to in person.
Hey, guys. Natasha, I want to ask you about what you, beyond like what was happening on the court with the refs, what were you saying to your teammates, especially once you got to halftime, considering you were one of the veterans who could still be on the court with them? How were you kind of trying to move them forward from that not great moment?
I wouldn't even say just me. I would say collectively. I would say Coach LT gave us a really great speech before the game tonight about, something that happened to her while she played and how it really only took her teammates supporting her to really get her through it, the adverse time. And I think that was really intentional, unknowingly to us before the game. And so, Kia goes down, and the first thing that happens when we come to the huddle is like, concerned for Kia, because at the end of the day, this is just a game. Obviously, we want to win, but we're more concerned about our teammate and the person. But the collective was, we play for Kia now, and we finish this out for Kia, and we get a dub for her. The same thing when we came in at halftime, everyone checked on her. When we came out at halftime, our huddle was, we got 20 more minutes, and we're going to take this home for Kia, and this is what that conversation about LT, we might have not known what God intended it for, but this is the reason. So we're going to pick her up, and we're going to carry her, and we're going to keep her.
We'll close out with last two in person.
Thanks, Tosh. Tosh, can you remind me like what actually happened on that play with Rickea? When
Yeah.
you went down.
Yeah, driving on the left side of the floor, gets a nice little shove to the back, and trying to decel and stop herself, her foot skids, and so it's a no call too, which adds salt to the wound. I just think that's a crazy play, and again, I think we could have controlled the pace of the game, the fouls.
So those who question what she's saying, here's the play again. Contact right there. That was a bump. Bump right there. Okay. Bump. Knees bump. See at the bottom? Look at the bottom. The knees bump. So bump upper body, bump lower body. I mean, it kind of throws your body off. I don't know, some of y'all that know how to play ball, it was a bump. So it was a bump. It was a bump. It was a physical bump. Don't say, oh, that wasn't nothing. It was a body bump because both of the bodies hit each other and bounced off. That's called a, you know what I mean? A bump, a physical bump. What's going on, brother Robert Jones? What's up, my brother? Bread House in the building, the bread makers. So this was a physical bump. Boom. Okay. Step back so the knees bump, the body bump, the up, see, knee bump, body bump. The injury happened on a non-contact. Yes, that is true. So when your body is bumped, you have to gather yourself. See, look at her bottom leg. She has to gather herself. Bump, gather. She tweaked it. Bump. This is what Tasha Cloud ain't making nothing up. That's what happened. You want to see him bump again? She just wasn't strong enough. It was a non-contact. The knees bumped. It's there. It's there. Yes, it was just, it don't matter who bumped what. I'm not saying that, Sister Tierra. I'm just saying it was a body bump. It was, so when they say it's a non-contact, now contact happened, even if she initiated, that was all my point was. I'm not saying, yes, I'm not, y'all just want to argue. I'm just saying it was a bump there. I'm not saying who was at fault or nothing. When they say it's a non-contact situation, that was not fulfilling really true. It was when the injury occurred. No, they was not on each other. No, the defender did not make Rickea knee go out. No, the bump, the physical bump and the bouncing back made her. I don't know if y'all played basketball before, but you know, or play any type of physical sport. You know, you have to try to you gotta catch yourself. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta just, you know what I mean? See how she came off the bump? She tried to gather herself again. That's for the gather. And it was an accident. First of all, it was an accident. Ain't nobody trying to say somebody intentionally did nothing. Y'all so damn negative. I pray to the Lord for positivity on this channel. I pray for positivity on this channel. Y'all be ready to fight. There's 300 people in the building, man. Come on in. Hit the like button. Do me a favor before I even start. Do me a favor and hit the like button for me. Also, if you ain't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel. Let's finish with it. We about to finish.
Of the game way before that. If you go back and you watch the first half, I would say that after that and after my technical, we started getting the calls. I shouldn't have to get a technical for us to control the game from the beginning.
Last question from Brian.
Tasha, I just wanted to ask, at the end of the game, I saw you and Camilla had a big embrace there at the end. Just wanted to get your thoughts just on her game and just kind of how she kind of weathered the storm.
Yeah, I mean, you asked about the swinging moments, and we didn't really have a thought process, but I think that Lil Uzi and JC do so much. They're kind of all over the place. Man, Camilla got us into that third quarter. She gave us that lead. If you look, it was like almost 6 plays in a row. She either scored or assisted on every single one of our baskets. And that's what we need from Mill. Yeah, rebounds, second chance opportunities, protecting us on the defensive end. She just really did everything to be able to give us that lead. And, you know, that's something that I wanted to be intentional about is, you know, playing on the other team for years against Mill. I don't think she was utilized in the ways that she should have been. And now it's on us as guards to utilize her, to make her know how important she is to this team, how important she is to the success of this team. And I tell her every game, can't nobody fuck with you under that basket. And I want to instill that in her. I want her to have that dog. And in 2 years, I want that baby paid. So we're going to keep pouring into her. This is the makeup of our team. We want everyone to be successful. We want everyone to feel confident.
ADP, did you hear that, ADP? ADP, it's for you, baby girl. She wins.
You asked about the swinging moments, and we didn't really have a thought process, but I think that Lil Uzi and JC do so much. They're kind of all over the place. Man, Camilla got us into that third quarter. She gave us that lead. If you look, it was like almost 6 plays in a row. She either scored or assisted on every single one of our baskets. And that's what we need from Mill. Yeah, rebounds, second chance opportunities, protecting us on the defensive end. She just really did everything to be able to give us that lead. And, you know, that's something that I wanted to be intentional about is, you know, playing on the other team for years against Mill. I don't think she was utilized in the ways that she should have been. And now.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So that goes to show you that Camila Cardoso have not been used. Tasha says she gonna make sure, chat, that y'all gonna see Camila Cardoso.
Game.
I appreciate that. And then just Gabriella, for you quickly, when it comes
as well. So we're going to be sending that into the league, but I think the point
after this,
I don't even know what she's saying.
We'll go to Maggie for one. Please unmute, and then we'll go back to in person.
Hey guys, Natasha, I want to ask you about what you, beyond like what was happening on the court with the refs, what were you saying to your teammates, especially once you got to halftime, considering you were one of the veterans who could still be on the court with them? How were you kind of trying to move them forward from that not great moment?
I wouldn't even say just me. I would say collectively. You know, I would say Coach LT gave us a really great speech before the game tonight about, you know, something that happened to her while she played and how it really only took her teammates supporting her to really get her through it, the adverse time. And I think that was really intentional, unknowingly to us before the game. And so, you know, Kia goes down, and the first thing that happens when we come to the huddle is like, concerned for Kia, because at the end of the day, this is just a game. Obviously, we want to win, but we're more concerned about our teammate and the person. But the collective was, we play for Kia now, and we finish this out for Kia, and we get a dub for her. The same thing when we came in at halftime, everyone checked on her. When we came out at halftime, our huddle was, we got 20 more minutes, and we're going to take this home for Kia. And this is what that conversation about LT, we might have not known what God intended it for, but this is the reason. So we're going to pick her up, and we're going to carry her, and we're going to keep her.
We'll close out with the last two in person.
Thanks, Tash. Tash, can you remind me like what actually happened on that play with Rickea? When
Yeah.
she went down.
Yeah, driving on the left side of the floor, gets a nice little shove to the back, and trying to decel and stop herself, her foot skids. And so it's a no call too, which adds salt to the wound. I just think that's a crazy play. And again, I think we could have controlled the pace of the game, the fouls of the game way before that. If you go back and you watch the first half, I would say that after that and after my technical, we started getting the calls. I shouldn't have to get a technical for us to control the game from the beginning.
Last question from Brian.
Tasha, I just wanted to ask, at the end of the game, I saw you and Camilla had a big embrace there at the end. Just wanted to get your thoughts just on her game and just kind of how she kind of weathered the storm.
Yeah, I mean, you asked about the swinging moments, and we didn't really have a thought process, but I think that Lil Uzi and JC do so much. They're kind of all over the place. Man, Camilla got us into that third quarter. She gave us that lead. If you look, it was like almost 6 plays in a row. She either scored or assisted on every single one of our baskets. And that's what we need from Mill. Yeah, rebounds, second chance opportunities, protecting us on the defensive end. She just really did everything to be able to give us that lead. And, that's something that I wanted to be intentional about is, playing on the other team for years against Mill. I don't think she was utilized in the ways that she should have been. And now it's on us as guards to utilize her, to make her know how important she is to this team, how important she is to the success of this team. And I tell her every game, can't nobody fuck with you under that basket. I want her to have that dog. And in 2 years, I want that baby paid. So we're going to keep pouring into her. This is the makeup of our team. We want everyone to be successful. We want everyone to feel confident and supported. And I'm just really happy to be here in this space, truly. Like, I have a lot of gratitude for being here as well.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Go see your family.
So she said she want that baby to be paid. She want that baby to be paid. Yeah, that's what she said. That she said that's her mission, to make sure that Camilla Cardoso shine as long as she's here. And this year, I believe her. I believe her. Now that we see that we can't play through Rickea right now, you know what I mean? Also adding, but hey, Jaquez is definitely on that chart, y'all. Jaquez is on that chart for the rookies now. And I just know that Chicago definitely will be able to, rally in some more wins, especially with the team that you have, right? They should win with the veterans that they have, with the people that they got, and the soul power. The soul power, the sisterly love that they got, you know what I'm saying? So I think that at the end of the day, in my presenting what was actually going on with Rakia, I know that this is going to be a long season. It's only 4 games been played. It's 40 more to do. But I just want to show y'all something. I gotta do it. Shout out to She Wins. She Wins, is very valuable. ADP is so valuable. MSL and Brother William Goings and AC Chi-Town Calvin and Chicago Cheetah, and you know what I mean, most of everybody that's up in here, Angela Dawkins, Brother Robert. I see you in here, Eagles, brother. It's 332 people in the building. 332 listening and watching. Hit the like button. Follow me if you ain't followed me. Come over to the YouTube streets. Come on over here to the YouTube streets, man, and subscribe to this channel. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button to help me push and promote my channel. But I want to let y'all see, man. I read y'all a hit piece that was in the newspaper about Skylar and Camilla, right? But let me show y'all something, a little bit something. Let me show y'all something. Here you go, MSL. This for you, baby. Courtney Vandersloot is getting really close to returning to play. Who cares? But Vandersloot ran through the team sets at shoot-around Sunday, looking indistinguishable for the active player. She's participating in more contact drills. So they already did a write-up in Sun Times. It says in Minneapolis, there still is no timeline of Courtney Vandersloot return, but progress for the Sky point guard is apparent. A shoot-around Sunday, Vandersloot ran through the team sets looking indistinguishable from the active players. Afterward, she stayed to play one-on-one against a player development coach. She's getting really close, Coach Tyler Marsh said. She's been working her way back progressively within last few weeks from more of an on-the-court standpoint and contact standpoint. Vandersloot, 3,700 years old, tore her ACL on June the 7th of last season. Players typically take 9 to 12 months to recover, and she's approaching the 12th month mark. At Media Day, April 30th, she said that she feels like she can enter a more mental phase of recovery. So much of it was physically early on, and now we're getting to the point where the brain has to catch up with the work, Vandersloot said. I finally feel like a basketball player again. Feedback on her play for teammates and coaches have been excellent. Rookie Aisha Kabali, who just returned from an ACL injury of her own, is impressed. She looks amazing, Kabali told Sun Times. Shut up, Kabali. Listen to your uncle. Being somebody that went through the same thing from injuries, I know she's gonna come and elevate this team. Marsh says the team looks instantly different when Vandersloot is able to step in and expects the major impact this season. She's got a chip on her shoulder to come back and feels like she has some things to prove, he said. Once she's back, the Sky will have three seasoned ball handlers, Vandersloot, Skylar Diggins, and Natasha Cloud. How Marsh manages the backcourt rotation isn't entirely clear. Diggins has expressed a desire to play more off the ball, and Marsh has talked about using Cloud, a utility player capable of playing anywhere. Azare Stevens is a similar position as Vandersloot, still not exact return timeline, but making progress. Marsh has hope Stevens might be available for the road trip that ended in Minnesota, but Stevens was once again ruled out with the Lynx. We're not in a rush, Marsh said Friday. We want her to be as healthy as possible. We want to take as much pressure off of her to feel like she's got to rush for her rehab process to get back before she's fully ready. Stevens is recovering from a minor stress injury in her left knee. She's Sky's leading scorer, Rakia Jackson, is beginning to anticipate her return. We're just texting about it. Jackson said, I can't wait to have you out here in the space on the floor. Well, Rickea won't be on the floor at this time. Diggins did not attend shoot around and was ultimately ruled out with an eye injury. She suffered a hit to the face from Kalia Copper in the second quarter of Friday loss in Phoenix. Marsh said he believes the foul should have been upgraded to a flagrant. Me too. She should have been upgraded. I don't care if she didn't try to do it or not. That was a hit to the head. She blacked that baby eye. Khalil Copper, you better stop blacking people's eyes. Okay, chat. Yahoo. Almost done with my presentation. Hey, it's 363 people here. It's 363 people here, man, in the room. Hey, hit the like button. Follow me. And if you would like to give to the channel, please give to the channel, y'all. I can't do this without you. I cannot. Let's take a moment. Let me let y'all understand that this channel does not function unless you guys support what I'm doing. And I'm trying to do the best that I can to give you information and raw information and do the best that I can to give you a quality show, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you to be able to get a show, to know information that you did not know, and for us to talk about it. Of course, you to talk about it in the chat, and me to give you the compliments, you know what I mean, comments on my own take, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I just feel like this is family. I got my family here. Everybody is here in the building. I appreciate it. I'm so comfortable with you guys. I'm so comfortable with the chat that I have. I'm so grateful and give the glory to God for you guys to come and watch me and just to listen and be interested in what I have to bring to the table. So I am very, very grateful. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful, y'all. It says, although they successfully, hold on a second. Rakia Jackson ends night versus the Lynx. Concerning injury appeared first on clutch points, add clutch points, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was a perfect Sunday for Chicago Sky. Although they successfully rebounded from a 91-73 loss last Friday to the Phoenix Mercury by defeating the Minnesota Lynx on the road on Sunday to tune in to tune of an 86-79 score. The Sky lost leading scorer Rakia Jackson to an injury in the first, what the hell? In the first half of the game at Target Center in Minneapolis. Chicago Sky wing Rakia Jackson is out for the rest of the game with the left knee injury. She was down for a long time, but was able to put weight on the leg when leaving the court. Reporter Kareem Couple of ESPN via a social media post on X, formerly Twitter. It was a non-contact injury for Jackson, who is in her first season in the Sky uniform. Chicago head coach Tyler Marsh did not provide any significant update on Jackson's immediate after-court contest, but noted that the 25-year-old forward was in relatively upbeat spirits, according to Alex Filippo of ESPN. No update post-game on Rakia Jackson injury from Tyler Marsh, but the coach says she is in decent spirits. Filippo said via the X before she left the Lynx game. Jackson was traded in the offseason by Los Angeles Sparks to the Sky, producing 6 points and 3 of 6 shooting with the rebound and a block in just 11 minutes of action. Gabrielle Jaquez, however, helped the Sky steady the boat amid Jackson's absence, and the rookie paced the team with 20 points and 6 for 11 shooting from the floor and go along with 8 rebounds in 32 minutes. Yeah, I like Jaquez. Walaikum salam, brother Geechee. You know what I'm saying? Walaikum salam, big brother. So we gonna go over here. I just wanted y'all to see the last updates in the editorials that has been posted already. We went over REESE. We went over. Okay, so we finna get Tyler Marsh. So we heard Cheryl REESE. We gonna hear what Tyler Marsh has to say to close it out, and then we gonna get to business on what I think. All right. How y'all doing today, man? It's a rainy day. It's storming in Chicago. But hey, we going to keep on going. Yeah, and Tasha Cloud. It's almost 400 people here, y'all. It's almost 400 people here. Here y'all go. Tyler Marsh. Hit the like button, follow. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed to the channel. I appreciate and love y'all. And
Go ahead and open it up in person.
Hey, Coach. How is Rickea doing?
She's in decent spirits. We're waiting to evaluate everything, but she was proud of the team for continuing to fight while she was out. So,
did the medical staff have like an early sense for what it is?
No, we're still waiting to get word for that.
What was just your general message to the team? I mean, that can't be a good moment for you, the staff, and the players. Just what was the general message just after that happened?
Yeah, that we had added reason to stay together, to keep fighting. We still had another half of basketball to play, and Kia would have wanted us to be that way. And so that's the heart and mind of this team. We play for each other, and so that was what we led into or leaned into from a messaging standpoint. And I'm just extremely proud of this team for fighting through.
Yeah, you're 3-1 for the season. On a road trip that starts the season, can you just speak to just the collective grit and just like the team and kind of how things are kind of coming together?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is about perspective. I think that we could have easily seen how we started this season. Before the season started, we could have easily seen what the schedule looked like, and went into kind of a doom and gloom type of mindset. But for us, we saw it as a challenge. We saw it as an opportunity. We knew who we had in the locker room, and we were proud to get battle tested early, so that we can set that tone of what to expect, over the course of this season. And going 3-1 against anyone in this league is tough to do. So I'm proud of the team of that, and finishing this road trip strong. And we're excited to get back home to our crowd.
2 questions, Coach. One, how important it is to have a veteran presence on the team, such as Natasha and Rachel Daniel?
Yeah.
And secondly, do you know that you have the 3rd most Black players in the league, and you have also majority Black coaching staff? So you like to talk about that?
Yeah, I'll answer the first part first. It's extremely valuable to have someone like Natasha on this team because of her championship pedigree and experience, her defensive versatility, her offensive mind, and ability to create for others and to get into the paint. She got in early foul trouble tonight and was able to battle through that, and she helped lead us to victory today. But just to have someone that's that veteran experience and presence, we certainly are able to feed off of. And then Rachel is I can't say enough good words about her because of the way that she continues to overcome adversity, the way that she continues to work and to make a niche for who she is in this league. And it's tough for anybody to last in this league 10 years. And she's well in that. She's one of the more respected players around this league, certainly on this team. And so she comes through in these types of moments. And it was good to, for her to be back here, be back where she's from. And she had some big buckets that we needed. The second part of your question, I did not know that. I'm extremely proud of that. I think that the more representation that we can have as players, as staff, as front office, coaching wise, the better. I think there's a ton of talented African-American players and coaches and the like that don't always have the opportunity. And so it's part of the reason why I approach this job in a way that it's not just a job, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility that I try to uphold each day for my players. It's what keeps me going in a way that I don't have to listen to some of the negativity that exists outside, because I know what I represent and who I represent and who I work and live for. And I think our players feel the same. I think our staff feels the same. And so I appreciate you bringing that up because it does mean a lot now that I know that.
About gaps, but just the composure just in this game and with Rickea going down in just that second half, just need to speak to that performance.
Yeah, Gabs is man, she looks like anything but a rookie. And you know, going up against someone in Olivia Miles, who also doesn't really play like a rookie, but it speaks to the talent of this league, the talent of this younger generation, but also it speaks to the competitiveness that Gabs has. And her teammates love her. The coaching staff loves her. It's very hard for me to take her off the court, even when she's gasping for air. But she just finds ways to be effective on both ends of the floor, and she doesn't get disgruntled or out of rhythm when things aren't going.
Whoa.
And Olivia Miles, who also doesn't really play like a rookie, but it speaks to the talent of this league, the talent of this younger generation, but also it speaks to the competitiveness that Gabs has. And her teammates love her. The coaching staff loves her. It's very hard for me to take her off the court, even when she's gasping for air. But she just finds ways to be effective on both ends of the floor, and she doesn't get disgruntled or out of rhythm when things aren't going.
That's the Chicago. See, that's some Chicago shit. Did y'all see that? Damn. Get the interview right, man. Y'all see that frozen out? I do not like Mickey Talk Sports, y'all. I don't, man. I don't like that guy, man. I really don't. You know, and I'm not going to use the word hate, but I don't like that guy. I don't. I got no love for that guy. That guy's a straight manipulator, Mickey Talk Sports, man. Straight manipulator. Here you go, y'all.
You know you make me wanna signs that markets are on.
Get up off of that. Okay, here you go.
Different looks and different dynamics, but I think for us, we just wanted them to feel our presence for ultimate satisfaction is seeing how the players who are healthy continue to fight while those that are unhealthy right now are working their tails off to get back. And so and how aligned the two are in terms of how the communication has been with Sloot, with Dejanay, with Azare. As they've been working to get back, they've still been locked into every moment for those that are here and supportive and great teammates. And so that goes kind of into the culture building aspect that we talk about around here and who we want to be moving forward. And so, but we're all extremely pleased and proud to come away with this road trip 3-1 and looking forward to get back home.
Thank you.
Coach, just want to get your thoughts on Miles and Courtney Williams. I thought the defensive looks you guys gave them were tough. Can you just kind of speak to just kind of the approach on them tonight?
Yeah, both are tough guards. Both can play on and off the ball, and they give different looks and different dynamics. But I think for us, we just wanted them to feel our presence for 40 minutes. And I thought JC did a really good job. I thought Tosh did a really good job, and the rest of our guards of allowing them to feel that pressure. Because when you give them too much room and too much space, that's when they're at their most dangerous. And so I thought we did a good job of that and matching their intensity from the start. We knew they would come out hot just because they've had a couple of days off. And so that was part of the communication coming into today, that we were expecting them to kind of, come out with that burst and try to run us up a little bit early. But I'm proud of our team for hanging in there early and being able to fight their way back.
Got time for a couple more.
Do you have any update on Skylar? I mean, obviously she didn't play, but just like, do you expect her back on Tuesday or whatever?
I think so. Yeah, she's in good spirits. She's fine. So I think she'll be okay.
Then mine was on Tasha. I saw a lot of those possessions on defense where she was barking out commands and I think calling out things to you. Just keep to speak to just having the luxury of having her added to the mix for you guys.
Yeah, that was my first year in the W. She was with Washington, and they had her and Alicia Clark on the team, and with Della Don and Ariel Atkins and a bunch of really good players. But I was in such awe at how communicative her and Alicia were, specifically on the defensive end. It felt like they knew all of our plays already. It was amazing to watch, and she brings that same type of fire and passion to us. And so it's good to have somebody like that on our team. It keeps everyone locked in and engaged. And when you have someone that's that passionate about the defensive end of the floor, it carries over and it's contagious to the rest of the team. And so we're glad that she's ours.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
So, chat, Rickea is down. Rickea is down. We don't know how long she's down. I pray that Rakia Jackson is, it's only a sprain, but it is something she was able to put pressure on it. Like when you have an AC, you know what I mean? When you tear that thing up, you can't get on it at all. You can't stand, you can't walk on it. You know what I mean? So my son had both his knees done. So you can't stand, you can't walk on it. They said that she walked on it, so it might just be a tear. You know what I mean? It might need, you know what I mean, a feel. You know what I mean? It depends. But if she tore the ACL completely, it definitely will, you know what I mean? It definitely will be, prayers out to her. Shout out to Rakia Jackson. I was looking for her to be playing in the All-Star game. Hey, Gabriella Hawkins got to step up. I'm looking for her to play in the All-Star game because she don't play like a rookie. So she got to step up to the plate. Gabriella Hawkins has been playing really, really good. She also, they got her in the Rookie of the Year run. Right now, it's real early. But it's Gabrielle Hawkins, Kiki Rice, and, of course, Olivia Miles. Those four in the early running. We'll see what it looks like 10 games from now. So 10 games from now, we'll see what it be looking like. But definitely, it could be a partial tear MSL. Let's pray. Let's pray about it. You know what I mean? Her adrenaline could have been a high, so she didn't feel it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know how it is. I mean, you know what it is. So I just, I hope that at worst a sprain. You got what I'm saying? At worst a sprain for Rakia Jackson. But I wanted to show y'all a chart and show y'all how Chicago is doing in defense. And on this graph right now, in the last 4 games, what I said. So I definitely want to put this chart up because I wanted to let you guys know when I be talking about basketball, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not knocking anybody else's takes. I'm not knocking anybody else's way of thinking. But when y'all listen to me, y'all know really that I do know what I'm talking about. I've been there and I've been in, you know what I mean, in life lessons in this game. And I told you guys, you know what I mean, even though some people said it wasn't, but I told you guys when the numbers come, the Chicago was a defensive team, even though it was said that they wasn't. It said that they wasn't a defensive team. This number shows that what I saw and what I was looking at with my eyes that this Chicago Sky is a defensive team and a juggernaut with or without Rickea. And if y'all was claiming that Rakia Jackson didn't have, you know what I mean, all this defense, so then that means more of a majority of this team is more of a majority of a defensive team. So, you know, that goes to show, you know, the thing is this. I talk basketball and I want to just keep it real. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Defensive rating leader, Chicago Sky, 92.7, 97.2. Atlanta Dream, 99.2. Golden State Valkyries, 100.9. Washington Mystics, 100.8. Las Vegas Aces, 101.4. Phoenix Mercury, 102.2. New York Liberty, 102.7. Toronto Tempo, 103.7. Indiana Fever, horrible on defense. And we know why. We know why they got that rating. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just saying Raven Johnson is on the bench. Raven Johnson been on the bench and be on the bench. They would have been better on a rating if Raven was in the game. Not just that one player, but Michaela Timpson also. So the Fever is at 104.6. Minnesota Lynx is at 105.5. They play defense for real in the W and love it. Well, they're not being called for 5,833 fouls by our illustration officials. But I digress. A lot of high energy, a high IQ of being a ball. So that's all I was saying. It's always gonna be some hog balls. Y'all ain't this. Y'all ain't that. Y'all ain't either. Now what? Y'all ain't this. Y'all ain't that. Come on, man. Stop it. Phoenix Mercury is just as good as anybody in the W. And then the Portland proved that when they beat New York, that they ain't no bum ass team. Portland proved that. So y'all can get on up off of that. Who else? Who else was the catch? The Valkyries was one of the top defensive teams to be known. He said y'all good, but I love you all, boss. Man, you better leave me alone. Hog boss is in the building, y'all. My main man, 100 grand. It says, speaking Indiana, does anyone on a Simply Ball Dropping podcast group have a video of CC cussing out her coaches and players yesterday? Oh, MSL, I love you very much, brother. You know your brother just so happened to make a whole video of that. You haven't probably seen it yet. You got to go and see the video, brother. I can't tell you everything that was going on, but you have to go and see that video and give me a like on that video. Oh, yes. Disrespectful. Caitlin Clark. But anyway, what's up, Max? What's going on, Max Sullivan in the building? Yeah, but I just wanted to prove a point, chat. I wanted to let y'all know that Chicago is damned to be the #1 defensive team just in the last 4 games. Just a that's minute, but we still ain't got Dejanay Carrington on the court, you guys. Dejanay is not on the court. Skylar Diggins has been off the court for 2 games. Skylar Diggins ain't been on the court. So they known for their defense. As Ray has stepped up her defense, she ain't been on the court. This is really, really big, man. This is a big thing, a big deal. This is a big thing and a big deal that Rakia Jackson has failed. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all, it's a big thing and a big deal that Rickea is down. So please, man, keep Rickea in your prayers, man. Straight up. Keep Rickea in your prayers. I say that over and over and over again because when these players don't want to be hurt, man. It says you have a great show. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Listen, I appreciate everybody that's listening to me in the video. Hey, Max, share it. Have people join the channel or just come and just subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Just share with the people you know what I mean? That I know you feel like some people don't watch, but we cover all bases and this is a funny ass show. My show is a very funny ass show. So, people just send it to them and get the word out there. I thank you so much. And I appreciate you, man. I show love over here. A lot of people be like, stay out the chat, bro. But I love my chat. My chat awesome. My chat is awesome, man. Y'all be doing some diabolical things, but my chat is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome people. It's 223 on on X, y'all. God, dog, y'all watching on X. Hey, that X was on fire yesterday. X was on fire. It's 200. And 21 people over here. Y'all come up, man. Y'all come over to the YouTube streets, man, and hit the like button for me. And then, of course, if you ain't subscribed, those of you guys that's on my 20X family, y'all hit the like button and follow me. Follow me. Share it, y'all. Share. Your brother is growing. Jacquez got the chain yesterday. Y'all already know. Jacquez got the chain, and you know what I mean. For what she was doing, ESPN. I do not like, man. ESPN be watered down. Chat. God, ESPN got to give me a break. Seriously, I had to take a break from ESPN. Because they be making me mad, and I don't want to be saying whatever I need to say, and I just keep it funky. Here it goes.
Okay, this is.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen, chat.
That's a big one, and this is a great road trip. That's a great road trip. Okay, you should be proud of yourselves. Okay, this is the team that we envision. Right, we still got a long way to go, but like the fight is there, and that's half the battle. We show up. And every time you show up, you got a chance to win. Right, Mill, you were great. Yeah. Jace, pressuring, Todd straight minutes, Gabs, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6-11 from the field.
So I think that girl got a bright future. Gabs is a dog, y'all. You can't teach a dog. You cannot teach someone on how to be a dog. You can show them, but you can't teach. Dog gotta be in you. You a dog from the inside. You a dog from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Man, from the inside, you're a dog. That can't be taught. That really can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I appreciate Tasha Cloud coming over to make it her business to make sure that she gives the ball to Camila Cardoso. She says she gonna make sure that that baby get paid next year. Yeah. So Natasha Cloud hit a milestone, 1,000 career field goals. JC Sheldon looked good yesterday. JC Sheldon looked really good, y'all.
They're not going to defend you out on the three-point line. You have to take it.
That is the point guard mentality that is still intrinsic to Courtney Williams, as happy as she is back at her natural position, as Sheldon slow.
They're not going to defend you out on the three-point line. You have to take it.
That is the point guard mentality that is still intrinsic.
Yeah, man. They didn't fold. Last year we would have folded, chat. Last year, y'all know, last year we would have just folded, given up. Giving up. Not this year. Nope. Let me see what happened. What happened?
They're not going to defend you out on the three-point line. You have to take it.
That is the point guard mentality that is. The clock is Natasha Cloud, who flexes.
Yeah.
Again, breaking it up. Chicago sticks with it. It's Cloud from distance, and beating the clock is Natasha Cloud, who flexes.
Yeah.
Camilla. Rebound, put back. Simple. Simple. Oh my God. Y'all know y'all want to see Rachel Bell. Now, this is who I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see this young lady right here. This lady right here gonna be definitely dependent on.
That's good looking.
Sydney Taylor. Whack. She did not hesitate. She did not hesitate, chat. Did y'all see that? She did not hesitate. And she did not. She was like, pass me the ball. I'm ready. Come on. Real smooth with it. That's another girl we're going to have. You know what I mean? That's going to come up. I know her minutes, now that Rickea is gone, her minutes going to go up. And I think that, you know, this is going to be a big thing for her to translate into the W. It says that's what you need to see, Bro Claude, coach and team in the locker room. No GM being all on the court, in the practice, all in the video. Yeah, like Puffy. Take that. Oh, okay, pause. Right. We don't need to see Jeff Pagliosha because it's still fire, Jeff P. We don't need to see Jeff Pagliosha on the basketball court, in your huddles, I mean, we don't need to see the GM while you dealing with your players, Tyler Marsh. Don't nobody need to see your GM. Who needs to see your GM? Camilla, turn around. Timeout.
Also in her first action of this game, Antonia Delon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. JC Sheldon. Back. Tasha Cloud. Looking over. Come on, man. That's the key, y'all. That's the key to have that rookie up the park. And I think that rookie gonna do a lot. Seriously, I ain't, they like, oh, you putting the hopes in the rookie? Well, I think that rookie gonna do a lot, you guys. Seriously, I think that rookie is gonna be a lot. It says the post from okay, y'all, let me see. It's something that just went down about Rickea. Let me read it. Let me read it real quick. It says, the post from late report shows dismay over Chicago Sky forward Rakia Jackson left knee injury in May 17 game against the Minnesota Lynx, captured in the video as she awkwardly plants her leg while driving to the basket. Jackson and the team lead score with the strong 2026 start. Immediately showed pain tapping in her knee. Okay, ain't nothing, but we already know that. Yeah, we already know that. We just hope that it is gonna be. Yes, Taylor gonna be something. What's going on, Lake Dub? What's happening? What's going on, bro? You already know. Yeah, she gonna be something, y'all. So, y'all, I came here to to lay it all out on the line and let y'all know that we do have a team in Chicago, and we do have a real shot, a really good shot of having an awesome season. We got a really good shot of having an awesome season. And guys, just slow down, calm down a little bit, slow down a little bit. I think that this team, not just a defensive team, but I think that this team is also good on the offensive side. And like I said, I believe these sisters gonna get it together. Man. You know what I'm saying? These sisters is definitely shaping up. It's looking good. Chicago Sky definitely will be a force to be reckoned with the team and the players that they have. And read it and weep. And I'm all for it. I want all the smoke. I'm like my boy K-Sap. I want all the smoke. Bring it here. If you want to bring the smoke here, I'm going to lay it out non-emotionally. I'm going to go over the facts. I'm going to go over the numbers, and we going to have a conversation. Now, how you feel, forget about how you feel. I don't care about how you feel because you don't care how I feel. So let's take the feelings and emotions out of it. Let's have a real dialogue. Let's have a real plan of transitional civility of what we having in the conversation, and we gonna go there and we gonna talk about it and we gonna elevate, y'all. We gonna elevate on this channel. We gonna listen. We gonna share this channel. I want you guys to let everybody know that I exist. I'm here. Hey, I'm here to do the right thing. I'm here to be positive. I'm also here to support my players. I support the WNBA. Women's basketball is on fire. Women's basketball is on fire. Who said that it was one player or two players? Who said that? No, not right now. Not in 2026. The WNBA has grown expeditiously. They already was on a trajectory of growth. But having Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese come into the WNBA made it expeditiously, you know what I mean, quickly, like light years ahead of its time. In its 30 years of progress, we have seen some of the best young talent coming out of college with the NIL or the different, you know what I mean, transitions into the WNBA itself. The women's sport game in basketball in the WNBA has stepped it up. You get to see more and more highlights that you didn't expect from these youngins. They coming in feisty. They don't play. They don't care about nothing. Olivia Magic Miles come right in and translate. And I told everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to those. You know what I mean? Hog Boss would probably know, and some of the other ones, ADP know already. I want to talk to the ones who said, let me put my glasses on, who said that Olivia Miles is not a point guard and also wouldn't translate and she's garbage. You don't know shit. You heard me. Go on over there and tell them. And don't make me pull that card and expose what you really know. But what I do know is from a professional aspect of this game, of what's happening. Jason Whitlock, go to hell. This women's basketball is on its way to rocket ship. So don't listen to people like Jason Whitlock and his band of banjo boys. You don't know shit. Nothing. And it's got to, listen, it has to be to a point where some of these people, some of these basketball affiliates or activists or people who has just actually played the game on on even a marginal level. You should be taking takes from people that, I mean, hey man, I'm glad that you're here, but I didn't go no further than college. I got cut on my high school team my freshman year, but I played hard to make it after that. I played my 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. My 8th grade year, I didn't get my books together. I was doing dumb shit, wasn't studying. In my 8th grade year, I did not finish basketball. But I went on to high school. That's why when I went to high school, we say, oh, okay, you think you doing something, mister. So when I went to high school, I didn't grow. And then I got cut from the team freshman year. So I know how that feels. See, I could openly talk about that type of stuff. Because it don't bother me because I was a hooper. Came right back. Got my shit together. Hey, worked really hard over the summer and came on back. That's just what you have to do as a hooper. So shout out to everybody that's here. You know what I mean? That's here. Please remember, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It says we should wait until 15 to think your team is good. No, I said that they over the so let me be clear. Hog Boss, you and MSL some silly people. I said over the last 4 games, they have been the best in defense, and they're pretty good. I didn't just say it. Okay, for MSL, I know you came in late. You know what I'm saying? You in violation. You came in here late. So, brother, you know that y'all gotta forgive MSL. That's my brother. I'm gonna do this just for my brother though. I'm gonna do this just for you, MSL. I mean, Hog Boss. Hog Boss, I'm gonna do this just for you. This is just for you, my brother. Hog Boss. Here you go. And MSL only want me to be stingy and only want me to glaze one person. Pause. Hold on a second. Hold on. This for you, Hog Boss. Here you go. Here you go, Hog Boss. For those who just came in that was late, I'm playing this for you so you guys can hear it yourself. I ain't got to say it. A lady that's been doing this for 40 years, she gonna tell you, been working with women and women basketball for 40 years. She's gonna let you know what the hell is going on. Here you go.
Throughout the injuries and the crazy offseason, what does it take to find the cohesion late in these games at home?
I don't know if it's cohesion as much as doing basic things better repeatedly. We have fouled since training camp. I think we talked about fouling before the game and where we lose the game. Fouling. And, gave ourselves a chance. We didn't quit, keep fighting, etc. But, defending the paint leads to fouling, or if you don't defend the paint, if you let him in there, if you go, let him run right by you and you aren't committed to, your help defenders being where they're supposed to be, it's tough. Chicago's a better team than we are right now. When I watch it's tough. Chicago's a better team than we are.
So now what, Hog Boss? What up, Michael White? I'm just saying. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Cheryl. Don't be mad at me. It says 2 sloppy games and they dropped 6th place. Hello. We hope they don't, but the 50 games to go. Michael White, you is not no good. Well, so you just woke up, Michael White, from your nap, because senior citizens got to take their nap in the middle of the day, in the morning, in the middle of morning, and you got to take one in the middle of the day, and then you got to take your Zyrtec, and then you got to take one of your vitamins. You got to make sure you get all of your vitamins in. Michael White in the building. It says Michael White say, "Hey ADP, bro, Claude, love this guy. We do too." That's right, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, y'all, listen. It's 453 people watching this podcast. 455. Y'all look, hit the like button. Follow me if you haven't followed me. You are on the hottest podcast. The hottest podcast on planet Earth. You are with your boy, Bro Claude. I am here to give you all of the basketball understanding and knowledge that I have, and to be honest and fair with you guys. To be honest and to be fair with you guys, and my takes and what I have to give to basketball, and I definitely want to be a part of you guys' lives, be a part of the message, be a part of what women basketball will do. More after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. Hey, yo. My hours, you can catch me Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. I come on twice a day from Monday to Friday. You can come and check me out and what I'm doing, man. Also, you could go over to my website, to the Steady Serv'n website. Let me know what you think. You can leave me an email, and then the website also takes you to my Instagram. I prefer you leave me a message on Instagram and things and ideas that you want me to cover on this show. I will cover for you. So if you want me to cover anything on this show, I will cover that. You know what I mean? We to see what it is, I'll take a look and cover it for you. But listen, we got game tonight. We got a big game tonight, you guys. We're gonna be on the Players Club. So tonight, we're gonna be watching the WNBA tonight with the Mystics and the Wings play each other. We're gonna be at 7 o'clock tonight. We're going to be on the air on the Players Club, me and Keisha and Tony and Duvall. We're going to be here for you guys tonight for the Mystic and the Wings game. The Young and Turk. Meet the Young and Turk. Hey, see page, get down. But like I said, if you ain't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Come over to YouTube and subscribe. If you, my Twitter, X family that's over there, listen, it's almost it's 460 people in the building. You guys have to understand, man, that this right here, this podcast is also representing the third most black on a team in the WNBA. I'm glad to be on that side of history. I'm a supporter of the third most, you know what I mean, players in the WNBA. You got what I'm saying? So, hey, I knew I was on the right side of history. And then, oh yeah, did you see my graph, Brooklyn? I put a graph up for the people. I put a graph up about Chicago Sky as the #1 defense. Hey there, T. Camilla. They the #1 defense in the last 4 games. They have played better than any team in here. I don't know, T. Camilla, if you've seen that graph yet, but the Chicago Sky deemed to be the top team in defense over the last 4 games that has been played. And then Cheryl Reeves also let you know exactly what she thinks. Cheryl Reeves said that Chicago is a good team. You know what I mean? And they real good at defense. Oh, he's saying, nah, you just woke up. Yeah. So you woke up ninja time. Go get it on the playback. It says, go Citron, love the girls game. Yes, Sonya Citron is hot. So we get to see the on the Players Club, the Mystics is gonna be playing the Wings. Tune in. And like I said, these are my show times. Monday in the morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the dream is #2. The dream is #2. So turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and share this channel with each and every person. Man, we got up to 470 people watching and viewing this channel. I appreciate everybody, man. What a great show. What a great show about Chicago, about my team. All is not lost. Rickea is T. Camilla. They said Rickea is looking, you know, they working on it. I just went on again to get a status report on Rakia Jackson. They still not giving us any available information that she still be changed. They say later on, either today, this evening, it will be an announcement after practice, or tomorrow morning, we would know exactly what has transpired with Rakia Jackson. So losing Rickea is a big thing for this team, but we already showed that we can win. That we can win. Dejanay Carrington is on her way in. Of course, SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH gonna be on the way back, and then Azare Stevens will be back also, so that we can add to this roster work that we getting already. And these are, listen, y'all, this is just imagine how deep the bench gonna be. Just imagine the depth of the bench. If we win it right now, just imagine what the depth of the bench gonna be. It's gonna be crazy work. Yeah, we gotta pray for her, man. Yeah, her mother asked for prayers for her. We praying for her, man. We hope it's just a sprain. We hope it's not a tear. We hope it's just a sprain. Take about 3-4 weeks out, then a tear. Because a tear is next year. A tear is next year. Simple as that. And I hope that's not the case. So we praying for you, Rickea. We praying for you, Rickea. We praying for you, Rickea. We praying for you. Every single person, give some love and a shout out to Rakia Jackson. Send me what you want me to cover. Keep the main thing in the comments. And also, y'all, man, that's a bummer, man. Rickea is gone. That's a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. Let's hope everybody be healthy going forward. I hope that those ones that come back off of recovery never go back on injured. And I hope that nobody else on this team get injured or throughout the W, because the injuries is emphatically is high. It's very high in this league, and I don't like it. I don't like the I don't like it. So I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Have a good day the rest of your day. I'll see you later on this evening while we cover the Wings versus the Mystics. The Young and Turn is going to be on tonight. I love y'all, man. And then I'm going to leave y'all. This is my original song. I'm going to leave it for y'all and those of us who love our Chicago team. This is for you.
Chicago.
This Chicago. Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNB. White Sox in the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I play for the Black Hawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it. Right down Lakeshore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up if you with me. Chicago.
The Chicago.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Now I'm right back at